right, I'm back live for a YouTube lesson. I always love doing lessons after teaching all day because I get to, excuse me, try to help people get through all these troubled areas. So there was two songs that I worked on rhythmically. One was for Teen Spirit, which was a solo, so I wanted to go over that. So we'll have it here, and our students can go look at it. So basically, how I played it was I started on string 3, fret 5 with finger 2. I'm basically bringing 1 and 3 in and getting 2 ready to come up to string 4. And you can see that my hand's way back here to reach up to the top there with finger 2. We don't want to have our hand this way trying to work this solo. We want to keep it this way. And that's the first part of the riff. And then all of a sudden it goes back to the second note. I use finger 1 and slide in like that. Back to 6, 5. And then we get 3, 1, 3, 3. And then on the second 3, then this is easy. So not too bad of a solo. I'm doing it with my acoustic guitar, of course. I just want to plug everything else in and try to do a video right now. Again, time thing. So all the way through it in motion would be... that's kind of what I got. If you want to take a screenshot of the tab for it, I think you might be able to see. I don't know how this light's working out. There, maybe it worked like that, and you can see it. Take a screenshot of that. That's all the numbers, and the highlight area are the fingers to use. Again, I'm more about just, teaching about what fingers to use, the notes, the rhythm patterns. You want to plug it in, kick on a distortion pedal with your electric. It'll sound very cool. The chords to it aren't too bad. I play it with a power chord up here. I do believe they're probably tuned down, but the rhythm part is something like, I'm doing a lot of muting. It's like, so you get this down, 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 up, down, up. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E. Slow would be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Or we could think of it as down, down with a mute down up. So that's just basically down up, down up. And you can get a down, down. Notice when I'm playing this chord, finger 1 is barring all of fret 1, but really kind of just muting out the bottom 3 strings so we don't hear them. That way we can strum the whole guitar. So you can hear that this string's working, this one's working, this one's working. But these bottom 3, I'm kind of just lightly touching on the bottom of finger 1 here. I'm not, if I was pressing, we get a minor, F minor sound. But a lot of times when we first learn guitar, we think we should play power chords like right on our tip with this finger. Well, when you see those guys doing all these muting things, that's why it works, because if we didn't mute the bottom 3 strings out with this finger, it would sound like this. So we got to get rid of those strings by muting them. So when we start the song, we're on the chord with a down, 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 up, down, up. So I just release the tips of my fingers so they're lightly touching these strings when I got to get the muted part. And then I get 2 down on the power chord, just down a string. I don't know if you could see the strings very well with all the light, but here I am on the top. Notice that was just a down up instead of a down up on the second chord. So we get down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. looking really distorted. Sorry, guys. Try that again. There we go. That might sound a little better. That's Nirvana, so a little bit of distortion won't hurt, anyways. But yeah, so it goes through that for a while, and then he comes off the intro. The guitar guy's just picking these two bottom strings. Till that's completed. I think that's 4 times or 8 times. Comes back into this. So you can see that this and this is the same. So we get this down, up, down, down, up, down, up, muted. Change to the chord, down, 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 up on a mute. We go to the 4th fret top string. We get a down, 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 up, down, up, down, up on the last chord. Try and do that all together slowly. Could be a bit of work. You know, I probably get my students to do a lot of this if they're just starting to learn a song, where it's like get the muting good and try to be able to do that. And I just say what I'm doing. I'd say down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up. But there is a timeline on that. It's like 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. Right? But to count and play, that's hard too. That's a lot of working with metronomes. So, but I'm just trying to give you the basic idea. Hopefully you can run through it. Electric guitar would be a lot easier. It's easier on your fingertips. I like using the acoustic a lot just to build more strength up in my hands and then go to the electric. So back again to the ending of this, he does have another little turnaround part where he's, it's like 3 downs, down, 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 up, and then slides to fret 2. And then what I do is grab string 3 on fret 3 with finger 2 and bend up. And then back into it. Oh yeah, and if any of you guys are watching any of my tutorials and that, it'd be really helpful if you hit the subscribe button and check the notification box off. It would really help me support my. It would help for you guys to support my channel if you could do that. I'd really appreciate it. I'm looking at my stats and seeing a lot of viewers coming on, and I can see the timeline. So they're watching the video and working with it, but they're not actually hitting subscribe. So it'd be nice if they would do that. I am coming in on my own free time, so and I love teaching, and it would just inspire me to come in more if you supported my channel when you are working on videos that I've put out there for you to learn with. That would be a great thing to return for us at our end. It helps support us lots and keep us working. So you don't really get paid for your subscription. We don't make a lot of money on subscriptions, but it shows me that people are watching the channel and working with the videos that I'm creating. So it makes me think more, what else could I do to help and things of that nature. You do start making a bit of money, but you'd have to be like into like the 10,000 subscribers and things of that nature. But for now, I'm just wanting to work with, you know, beginner to intermediate and trying to help on different areas that I see that people could use help with. So again, the Teen Spirit solo was at the beginning of this video. Basically just that. You could do a bend here. All right, guys, I hope that helps you get through Teen Spirit by Nirvana. All right, guys, have a great week, and maybe we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye for now.